That's it. Walk you through a little bit of today and how absolutely amazing it was. Today was all-time conditions. We had a bluebird day, which is super unexpected, and we had 20 cents of fresh snow. It came in kind of a sideways fashion, so you have these kind of wind slabs going, but that just makes it more fun to be like kicking up your snowboard like you're surfing on a wave. Had a ton of fun there, and yeah, I got here early. Once I got over Boomerang and down to the Outback, the conditions were all time. It was wind loaded. It wasn't super light fluffy snow, but the wind loading makes it really amazing for snowboarding and skiing because it has a bounce back to it. When I was in Australia, we get this type of snow a lot, and it was dry and it would have some bounce back to it. So as you come into a corner, you'd sink in and it would want to kind of bounce you back like a little mini trampoline. And as you're carving with this, there's a progression to the snowpack where it's kind of dense on top, less dense, less dense, less dense, less dense. And what that does is as you're turning on skis or snowboard, you're turning and carving and your weight is going into the snow, it's rebounding back to you. It feels like a little mini trampoline, and you're coming in and boom. And as I got better and better through the day, I was just getting so comfortable with putting as much weight as I could into both my legs, firing it into the snow and having that snow push back. And it would push back so good that it would pop me out of the snow and into another pocket. And it's the same thing on the toe edge. I would just give that and it would just bounce back, and it's just boom, boom, boom. And I can't tell you how good that felt. And to have these like conditions of bluebird with like the contrast so you can see everything, you're never worried about hitting a pocket or flat light. It's just the best day, and the snow is just light and fluffy, which is another rare thing out here. Usually it's a lot more dense, it's a lot wetter, and to have dry fluffy snow with that wind pack and that bouncing along with a bluebird day is just, oh. And that's it. Rest of the edit, I'm going to show you some more GoPro footage, some more drone shots, and just me frothing. That day was unbelievable. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. On this video, I am wrapping it up. I'm going to polish it up and post it. But to me personally, this brought back a lot of great memories. Being able to go back through my Australia trip was really nice, and as you can see in the photos, like, we had a lot of fun. We had some big features, and that was completely due to the fact that I was able to meet up with a couple amazing good friends from Australia that pushed me as a snowboarder, that were much better than me as a snowboarder, and would push me to take calculated risks that would make me a better snowboarder. And what I can say about that is, yeah, I'm so grateful, because without that insight, without their modesty and humbleness and stoic kind of nature, I wouldn't be the snowboarder I am today. and I really do appreciate that. The other lesson I really learned from Australia was the fact that you really don't want to be letting the wait for all time get in the way of good enough. There are days that far outnumber the all-time days where you're going to be with some rain, some snow, conditions aren't that great, a lift might be broken down, it might be busy. And being able to take those days and make the most out of them as if they're kind of your last days on the hill for the season, because you never know what comes up, right? An injury, a pandemic might come along and end your season.